Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your 12/12 new moon portal messages. I'm going to start this video off with talking about the 12/12 portal as well as the astrology attached to it. This part of the readings will be the same for all signs. So if you watch multiple videos or you cross watch or you're not interested in the portal and astrology specifically, there is a timestamp to go directly to the reading listed below. The 12/12 Sagittarius new moon portal is heralding a time of deep spiritual introspection, which is going to allow for spiritual closure on some really old wounds, old spiritual lessons, unfinished business. It is a time of spiritual closure, which is opening us up to new spiritual beginnings. And the time frame of this portal energy being its most potent is from December 12th through January 1st. And there's some astrology that is in conjunction with this Sagittarius new moon 12/12 portal. First of all, you know, the 12/12 is the end of the year. It's the completion, it's closing of doors with this Sagittarius new moon incorporated with that portal. Sagittarius is the energy of higher spirituality, higher learning, higher wisdom. It occupies the 9th house. And so you're being pulled into your soul to really clear the way for new energy that new moon brings to you, as well as this portal. You step through the portal to really leave things behind, and this Sagittarius new moon energy only elevates that, boosts that. And also the very next day on December 13th, Mercury goes retrograde in Capricorn. And this is where some of your accomplishments, manifestations have been on hold or haven't been able to come in. And as this retrograde happens, it's for you to clear all that old energy that holds you back. So Mercury goes retrograde on December 13th in Capricorn, but then on December 23rd, Mercury retrogrades right back into Sagittarius. So there's that Sagittarius energy again, and it's about finishing those old lessons, old business, so you can receive the healing and complete the cycle. And Mercury goes direct on January 1st, 2024 in the sign of Sagittarius, and that's when this portal energy also completes. Now, while this is going on, Venus is in Scorpio, and Venus being in Scorpio turns us inward, turns us to face our shadow, our unresolved shadow energies within, also getting very real with ourselves about how we feel about stuff so that we can finally move through any stuck emotions. On the 29th of December, Venus moves into Sagittarius, and that brings about that spiritual healing, that emotional healing. Mars is in Sagittarius the whole time, and Mars is a driving force. It's motivation, it's empowerment, also being in that sign of Sagittarius. So as you can see, it's going to be a deeply spiritual time, a time of introspection, and that Mercury retrograde energy is going to pull us back to the past. Retrogrades always resurface unfinished business. As Mercury starts out retrograde in Capricorn and has 2023 has been an earth sign Mercury retrograde cycle, starting with Taurus, going into Virgo, and now as we end the year going in retrograde in Capricorn and then moving back into Sagittarius. Anything that's been holding you back from your manifestations, from you materializing, that's what you're going to be pushed towards, to clear that energy out. And this portal is potent and powerful. It pulls you in to a new version of yourself, but this old energy must be cleared first. And that's what the retrograde is for. That's what Venus and Scorpio and then going into Sag is for. That is what Mars being in Sag is for that deep spiritual cleansing, so that your energy is open and brand new and ready to receive a new version of yourself. A lot of soul cycles are completing for people during this time. So you may find that from December 12th through January 1st, there's a lot of reminiscing, there's a lot of revisiting the past, and you may find that that's already been happening for you a week or a couple weeks leading up to this portal. You've really been thinking about things of the past, some things long ago, and you can be like, why am I thinking about this? Why is this coming up? Because it's time to clear that energy. It has taught you all that it was meant to, and it's time for new experiences and new lessons to come into play. So if you find that you're reminiscing, you wake up sad some mornings because of just certain things in the past, allow yourself to move through those emotions, because that is a very beautiful sign that you are clearing this energy, that you are responding beautifully and naturally to the astrology energy that's being offered to all of us at this time. And on top of this, you know, the sun is in Sagittarius, will be moving into Capricorn before the 1st of January, obviously, but this portal happens while the sun is also in Sagittarius. There is so much Sagittarius energy: the wounded healer, the protector, the teacher, the mentor, okay, the wise one. You're coming into your wisdom. Your pain, your experience is transforming into strength and wisdom, and this is meant to carry you into your new soul cycle. This is such a perfect portal and alignment of energies to really leave a lot of things in 2023, so that you can have a 2024 with a fresh, all new version of yourself, a new outlook, new perspectives, new dreams, new goals, new motivation, new energy within. Okay, so this is a very powerful time. Oh, and also we have the winter solstice on the 21st of December, which marks the shortest day and longest night of the year, which after that date, the days start growing longer once again, and that's very synchronistic. So from December 12th through January 1st, this 12/12 portal energy is there. It is potent, it is open, and it's in conjunction with the Sagittarius new moon, which means you are being prepared for a new beginning. So that is the information about the portal. Also, I do need to mention, just depending on how spiritual you are, there can be some deep and profound spiritual activations and awakenings that take place during this time. Some of you may be awakening to a spiritual gift that you never knew that you had. Others of you, your current spiritual gift really expanding, intuition being on point. Try not to make any big decisions between December 12th and January 1st, because remember, the energy is shifting and transforming, as are you. And what you want right now as you're listening to this message may be vastly different come January 1st, January 2nd. So just keep that in perspective. This is a time of introspection, a time of healing, a time of release, a time for all of your efforts, all of your steps on your journey to transform into beautiful wisdom, strength, and healing for you. So that is the messages around this portal and the astrology. Let's get into your reading. All right, Cancer, let's see what this 12/12 new moon portal is bringing for you guys, what it's doing for you guys specifically. All right, so we have Solitude Journey, Luna's Energy, and Ego Hold. Okay. So the Sagittarius new moon energy aspect of this portal is going to be very powerful for you guys. And Cancer, what's happening here is those of you that have been on a solitude journey for a while, or there was a point in your past where you felt like you were truly alone and on your own and there was nobody there for you, and you really struggled with understanding that, why that had to happen, or even now, why can I not find a romance, or why can't I just find a good friend that understands me, or why can't I connect well with my family? This portal is going to really activate consciousness to help you understand why at many points in this life journey you have felt like you were walking alone, or you had to walk alone and on your own. And it has a lot to do with the different soul lessons that you signed up for this lifetime. It's about growth of emotional strength and spiritual strength, which you have achieved a great deal of so far this life journey. Okay, and the moon rules you guys, right? That's your ruling energy, and here she is coming in saying, Cancer, I am with you, I heal you. And also through this activation, start understanding Luna and her phases, and when she's in a waxing crescent position, what does that mean for you when she's in a waxing crescent position in Scorpio opposed to, say, Capricorn? What are those energies? How do you feel? Because you're very connected to the moon, all right? That's your ruling energy, your ruling force, very intuitive, a lot beneath the surface. And there's a lot that you do keep to yourself and you hold back. There's a lot of people who don't know your sadness, your pain, your loneliness within. And that's, part of being the Cancer. Tough exterior, but very soft and fluid and rich and deep within. And you tend to really hold things in and hold things back and not share how you feel and what you're going through and what's wrong with you, what you're facing. And I get that. That can be very challenging at times. But through life, Cancer, I'm telling you, you guys are incredibly strong, stronger than most. And also, because we got the moon coming out, this goes into how you guys are spiritually sensitive and empathic. And the more people that you are involved with, friends, family, romance, okay, the more your energy is kind of gets splintered, because you are water. And therefore, when you connect with another person, and you genuinely love them, and you're bonded, you're going to feel them. You're going to be empathically connected to them. You're going to take on their energy. It's just something that very naturally happens. You guys are energy absorbers and transformers. Okay. And when you're close to somebody, you tend to take on everything that they are going through on top of your own things that you're dealing with and you're going through. And so, when you have, say, 5 close friends, you have a romance and multiple family members that you are deeply connected to, maybe even some coworkers, that's a lot of you that's being poured out in many different places. and it can leave you feeling empty and dry, and you question yourself, do I have depression? Because when you get empty and dry, you feel very low, you feel empty, you feel alone. Even if there's people around you, it's like, you don't understand me, you don't get me, because they're not pouring into you the way that you pour into them. They're not absorbing lower vibrations from you and transmuting those energies as you're doing for them. And so this portal is really awakening consciousness to see yourself differently and understand yourself differently, and understand why it's very important that Cancer always has time to regenerate in your own space without the energy and influence of other people, because you just very naturally absorb, which causes huge fluctuations in your energy field. And so you've got to know this: at any moment that you feel that you're walking alone, you always have the angels. They are always there with us, I promise you. And no, they can't fix things that are broken in our life, but they can protect us, and they can help heal us, and they can help open our eyes, and they can help us understand our life journey from a soul perspective, which is so important, because that's what this life is all about. The way the soul is growing, evolving, and expanding. And so for you guys, you're going to see yourself differently and recognize how special you are, how unique you are. And not just anybody should be allowed in your space because of the way that you take on the energy of others, the way that you care, the way that you'll go above and beyond, the way that you try to keep it all together and be strong and not burden others with what you're going through. All right? You are somebody special, and not everybody gets to deserve to know you and be close to you, because your people are your people. When you're bonded, you love, you care, you'll go to the ends of the earth. All right, let's pull more cards. And if you've been through a lot and you are on a solitude journey, you've got to understand that's because you need time with spirit. You need time with the angels to heal without the interference or influence of anybody else in their energy. Page of Pentacles. I am open to opportunities for personal growth. And that comes out right under the solitude journey. When you're alone and on your own, it's because you're growing, and you really can't take on other people, and you can't take on their problems. You can only do so much. And this life is a gift to you, Cancer. Your life, it's loving and giving and caring as you are. Your life is about you. Never feel less than or not as important as anybody, because you are, and you're a good person to know. The Emperor, I make empowered choices. See, you've got to get in tune, if you're not already, with all the different phases of Luna and what it means when she's, waxing crescent, when she's at a first quarter moon, when she's full, and the sign that she's in, because you draw power from the moon. And understanding her in a much deeper way, you'll know when to take action. You'll know days that you're off. Like, you're just going to understand yourself a whole lot better. Seven of Swords. I take great care of what I value. And that means you've got to value you as much as you value anybody else, Cancer. You're just as important as anybody else. And like I said, people would be lucky to know you and have you in their life. There's a new awakening that's upon you as well, beyond this portal. Six of Swords. You won't be alone forever. And some of you, with the page here, and then we have the mother and the child. Some of you, this goes back to childhood, where perhaps you were alone a lot as a child, or you lived with just one parent. I do get a sense for some Cancers that you felt very lonely as a child. Ooh, Three of Cups. See, understand, Luna. Are you kidding me? You got the moon again. Cancer. Out of 3 cards, it's 78. You got the moon. You got the moon there, and then this is a card deck of 78, and you've got the moon there as well. Okay, so yes, Luna and what she is doing is very impactful to you, and understanding her is going to help you achieve greater success in your life in general and help you understand your own emotional energies. But you're this portal, you're moving on to calmer waters. There's going to be cause for celebration. And you understanding yourself in your journey is very significant. There's a lot of healing that's coming for you guys with this portal. And, with 2 moons, activation, not that you want it, I'm sure, activation to your empathic ability, as well as an activation to your intuition as well. So you're going to become even more sensitive and in tune. You've outgrown this. I'm getting a couple of things with this message. Sometimes you do have to walk alone because the different relationships in your life, you outgrow them, right? They don't grow with you. And that's okay, because you'll always align to new soul tribe members at different points on your journey. But this here, how something's shifting, how you're going to have cause for celebration, is because it's like out with the old and in with the new with this portal for you. Ooh, and look at this. Unexpected treasure is coming in the midst of all of this. And you're going to know when it's time to take action on something. And that goes by getting very in tune with Luna. You'll know when it is most favorable for you to do anything. And rainbow with promise kept. Somebody is coming through for you. The universe is coming through for you. There's some unexpected treasure that's coming for you. Things are going to feel better. Things are going to feel easier, Cancer, all right? But a huge, huge activation of consciousness, which changes everything for you. Along with some good stuff coming in. Some unexpected treasure. And a promise being kept to Cancer. Oh, you know what? Spirit just pulled me back. Some of you are a single parent right now. And you're feeling the struggle of that. And there's a message here that you're doing great. Okay, you're doing great. You're doing the best that you can. And there's some good things that are going to come in. You're not going to feel so alone and on your own in this journey with your child. Strength. You have courage. You can endure. Find your center and spiral into your power. See, you are a polar bear, Cancer. You are strong, stronger than you know. Okay, you signed up for some lessons this lifetime to really grow and expand you emotionally and spiritually, to learn how to really count and depend on yourself and have your own back. Because as long As you love yourself and you're connected to yourself, you've got everything you need. Think of the amazing friend, family member, romantic partner you are to others, and be that same energy to yourself, because you deserve that. Be the best friend that you desire in your life. Be that to yourself first, because you deserve that. And you're realizing that this portal is really opening your eyes to your worth and your value, and understanding just, wow, look at everything I've gone through. Look at how far I've come. I'm amazing. And something unexpected and lovely is coming in. So those are your messages, Cancer. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.